Hey guys, welcome back to Lap 1 News, and today we have some big news in the world of Formula E. So, if you weren't aware, Formula E for the last few weeks have been doing a series of online races in support of UNICEF to help raise some money, have some racing, have a lot of fun, basically. Have a lot of fun for a good cause. Now, it was this last Sunday, Audi driver Daniel Abt did something that was quite stupid. What he did is, instead of race himself, he got an esports driver to race for him. So in effect he was cheating. He was saying that he was driving, it wasn't him driving in the driver's race. As a result of that, he was disqualified from the race, and I think from the next race as well. But the punishments don't stop there. As well as being fined €10,000, which was donated to UNICEF, Daniel Abt has now, today, in the last few hours, been sacked by Audi. Now, to me, that seems a little bit ridiculous. Okay, he's representing the brand, he's representing the sport, and he's representing all the sponsors. But for something like that, to be banned and sacked, pretty much ruining his career because of this, because he got somebody else to race for him, that just seems a little bit excessive, in my opinion. It's a very strange decision. I can understand that he disrespected the sport, he disrespected the team, disrespected the sponsors, he disrespected UNICEF. But it just seems a little bit harsh to give him more than just a fine, disqualification from the series. It just seems stupid to get rid of him for something like that. Now, from what I understand, his contract was due to run out anyway in a month or so, and he only ever gets 1-year contracts. So there are rumours, not confirmed, rumours that this was Audi trying. This was the excuse Audi needed to get rid of him, which I can see, but it just seems. Maybe there were other things that were going on in the background that we don't know about, that they've not told us about. But in effect, it just seems very rash, very harsh to disqualify somebody, to fire somebody, to end the career of a driver because they got somebody to race for them in a virtual race that's just a bit of fun, just raising a bit of, doing some good for a charity, I don't understand why he cheated in the first place. As I say, it was just a bit of fun, it was just to raise money for charity, get some racing to the fans. But yeah, it just seems a bit ridiculous that he's been fired, because who knows what Daniel Abt has got left, right? The Abt deal he originally signed, and then he joined with Audi Sport. But where are Audi now? Because they're leaving DTM. And I'm not aware of anywhere he can really go with that. I mean, maybe now he's been released from, or maybe he has now been released from Audi, and he can go somewhere like the Mercedes at DTM, or perhaps even another seat in Formula E. I don't see it happening, but perhaps somewhere like World Endurance Championship, we might find somewhere there. But for now, I cannot see anywhere where he can go. And I don't really know who they can get in to replace him once, or if the season does get restarted. Certainly for season 7, I don't know who they would get in to, fill in that seat. I'm trying to think of names that spring to my head. Nobody is coming to my head. So I think Audi have now, they've given themselves a headache because they've got to find a driver, not only for the race at home challenge that Formula E have been doing for this Sunday or this Saturday, but also for when we get back racing again. So for sure, it's going to be tough for everyone to work out, and I feel like it's done more harm than good. A lot of people on social media they're not happy that he's been sacked. They just find it a bit ridiculous, like me. Others, naturally there are others who agree with the sacking, because he did cheat. So there's that. But now there's a massive headache for Daniel Abt and his agent to find a new seat. A headache for Audi to find another driver from somewhere. And it's all just virtual as well. Like, it's not real racing, it's just virtual. I know some people were taking it seriously, especially the IndyCar lot were taking their racing esports seriously. But this was just to raise money for charity. That's all this was. And to sack him just seems a little bit silly. But that's what they've done. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been John Whittaker from Lap 1 News, and I'm out. See you next time.